1,500 sales in 1 week, or how the community saved our skin. Hi, I'm Daniel from Chequered Ink, and this is my friend and business partner, Alison, and together we've made over 1,200 fonts over the last 10 years. We want to say just a huge thank you to everyone who's bought our All Fonts pack that we released last week. The response has been absolutely amazing, and I just want to tell you a little bit of the history behind us releasing this pack and what we're going to do in the future with this. So our history is that we formed Chequered Ink nearly 10 years ago, and we make games and fonts. We met at the company that makes Game Maker, and we were both making our own games on the side. Alison was making her own fonts on the side. And then when we both left Game Maker, we decided to start our own business together. Now, Alison already had a few hundred fonts. She wasn't really monetizing them much beyond asking for donations for them. But what we decided when we started a business together is we would both make fonts, we would sell licenses for the fonts, and we would use that income as our main source of income while we developed indie games that we wanted to make and seeing if any of those could bring us some money as well. But mostly we just wanted to make things that were fun to play and get them in as many people's hands as possible. And for a long time, that really worked as a business model for us. Our business was growing and growing and growing. And then at some point a few years ago, it stopped growing and stagnated for a bit. And then over the last year, it's really declined. And we don't mind telling you, it had gotten to the point where we were both really, really nervous, where it got to the end of November this year, start of December, and we were both saying, we're going to have to go out and look for other jobs. And this company, this thing that we started, that's almost reaching its 10-year anniversary, this is now going to have to become a side gig. Which was a sad realization, that we were celebrating our 10th year in business, that we were trying to get some games and assets and fonts and things up together to celebrate this huge anniversary, but also that we could no longer afford to do it as our job, that it would become effectively just pocket money while we gave up on our dreams and went to do something else. And so we had this idea, this sort of going out with a bang idea, that what we would do is, if we're going out anyway, why not give back to the community and give all those people who've supported us over the years, give them some big thing to remember us by, while also like giving us that little money boost that we might need to get ourselves through a nice Christmas before we go looking for jobs in the new year. And so what happened was we decided, let's put all 1,200 of our fonts in one pack. Let's make it even cheaper than one of our fonts usually is. In this case, $19. And let's just release it like that for a month. Honestly, my best estimate, my best guess was that it would make maybe 100 sales or so, dig us both out of the little pit we're in finances wise, and just allow us to have a decent Christmas while also giving something back to the community. It's not every day that you stumble upon a font pack with 1,200 fonts for $19, you know. The reality of what happened is so unbelievably fantastic. The community out there has not only saved our Christmas, but saved our business. I thought this pack would get about 100 sales, and in its first week, it got 1,500. Which has just blown us away, made us both like very emotional actually, because we've gone from a place of almost giving up on our dream just before we hit our 10th anniversary to actually now looking forward to the future and thinking like, what else can we do to repay the community for their generosity? So over the course of 2025, what we're planning to do is just release a whole bunch more free stuff. In the wake of this sale doing so well, we've already made all of our Game Maker templates free. There's only a few of them, but in the new year we're going to make more Game Maker templates all for free and release them just into the community. We're going to make more fonts, more sprites. restructuring our font licenses in such a way that you can get even more fonts for less money if you're a small business. So we will keep running our all fonts pack with all 1,200 of our fonts in. It won't always be on a discount as low as it is now, but we'll keep running that at a heavily discounted rate versus the cost of buying our font licenses. And we also want to create a Patreon, a place where you can subscribe for a lower amount of money per month, but still get full commercial use out of our fonts. So you don't have to pay out a big lump sum in one go. Because even at the discounted rate, this $19 rate, some people have come to us and said, I don't even have $19 at the moment to get this pack, which we really sympathize with, because it's the situation we found ourselves in at the end of this month. We could literally not lay out any business expenses. So we want to do something to help people. This really has been a phenomenal show of the kind of cooperative society building that I would love to see. I don't want to go too far into politics, but corporatism is not the way that I wanted to do business. A more cooperative business model is, and that's definitely what this feels like, because we want to give these things of huge value to the community, and in return the community has given us something of huge value back. And that's it's really made our Christmas, but also made our year. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you very much, and we hope to be able to give you more things of value in future to express our gratitude. From me and Alison, thank you very much. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.